All right, hello and welcome everybody back to the stream. I'm Yoursimcfi. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Oh, looks like OBS failed. All right, guys, sorry about that. A little bit of an OBS failure, but we're back. We're going to be using a lot of cool gear today. Got the Wing Control Orion throttle, the F14 throttle here. I got a bit of a keyboard swivel mount here, and under that we have our Moza AB9, which I've now moved all the way down here, and then a 240 millimeter extension from Virpil, which brings the stick up more to a better flyable position, so it's kind of better suited for that. So we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna be using Track AR, and today's mission, at least the goal of today's mission, is to try and take out some air-to-air threats, but also some air-to-ground threats. And for that, we'll be going to the back seat. We'll be doing our own reoing. As you guys know, it's what I do. So we're going to turn Jester off, as we're not going to use him. And we're going to be flying the F14. So let's get started. Just set this up the way I like. Override off. VDI is fine. In the back seat, we'll go ahead and load up our chaff flare to semi-automatic. Our pod is already warmed up and is ready to go. We'll select that on we'll leave it on TCS for now. That's fine. And that's about it. 880, that's good. Cool. So that's it for that. Let's go back to the front seat. We'll go ahead and start our taxi. Park and brake off. A little bit of thrust. Again, I'm brand new to flying with the Moza AB9, and the way it's mounted especially is brand new to me. My rudder pedals are not doing anything. Awesome. Awesome. That's what we expect from DCS. Random problems. Let's spawn hot again. Quickly see if the rudder still isn't doing anything. I'm gonna maybe start Simat Pro. Yeah, the rudders aren't even... Now they're being seen. And now the game's frozen. Tons of problems. Can't be simple. Can't be simple. Just work. Okay, it's coming back, and the rudders work. Alrighty. It's really nice that Eagle Dynamics has actually done that before in the olden days. That would have been a complete sim restart, so that's a big up from... Big, massive improvement from Eagle Dynamics. We'll go do that again. Alright. Back to where we started. Those are steering on. The rudders actually work now, so I'll be able to turn. The nose gear's just behind the pilot, so we're going to go ahead and turn nice and sharp right there. Awesome. We'll be taking a left-hand turn out of here. A nice big left turn here. Got bandit 75 miles away. We have I think we have 3 Phoenixes. We'll go ahead and turn our missile prep and Sidewinder cooling, all that great stuff on. Let's go ahead and bring our wings out in manual mode. Then we're going to select this button for, if I can find it. There it is. Auto. I said auto. There we go. I'm going to get rid of my pillow here. Move a little bit closer to the seat. Feels pretty good. I probably have to lift this keyboard just a little bit up. There's perfect. Now I can use my keyboard Lake, welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I know these DCS streams don't do all too well, so hopefully you guys enjoy this. All right, runway straight ahead. Let's go ahead and put our lots of flaps down. Got an F14, I think, taking off. If he's landing, he's going incredibly quick. Anti-skid and spoiler goes to both. The runway's just ahead of us. Let's just go ahead and floor it. Close that cover while we're at it. I feel the shaking in the joystick, which is really cool. Those steering is disengaged. Gear up. Oh, a little bit of lag. Oh my, every time, man. What happened? No one knows. We were going to get some really cool stuff there too. I think the server crashed. I think that's what that was. The server just went completely down. The Cold War server's up. But I think the server just took a big poop. That's it. Let's try refresh connect by IP, see if we can get it in. If you guys are just joining in, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for your patience. We're just attempting to play DCS. DCS is quite a finicky sim to get working. Yeah, server offline. So the server actually, I think, crashed. Unfortunately, it's bad timing for us. But if you guys have any questions on how to get into DCS, what kind of hardware I'm running, discounts, all sorts of stuff, feel free to go ahead and ask that now. We're just waiting on the server to come back online. I have a Cold War, Heapler. I mean, we could go do F4, but I'm not really great with the F4 out of VR. I really, really require VR to do good in it. D4, welcome, welcome. Lakes of server crash. Yeah, unfortunately, that's my luck. That is my luck. But yeah, we're using a lot of cool gear here, and the chair that we're sitting in is the Next Level Racing Flight Sim Pro. Put that down here. There you guys can see the grip. And it goes like that. We're using the Next Level Racing Flight Sim Pro seat and the Flight Sim stand as well. If you guys want your own Next Level Racing chair, could be for Flight Sim, could be for racing, whatever you want to do. They sell obviously pretty well. They're very well built, and I have a discount code if you'd like to use it, which is code CFI, and you can save some moolah. All right, I think it's coming back up. There's 7 people in it. The server just had a complete crash. Hopefully there's going to be people still in it by the time we get ready to go, because there's quite a bit of red guys on as well, so it would have been a cool little fun battle. We played DCS for the flawless performance, yes? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Well, let's load ourselves up again. So, pylon 1, we're going to get... Oh, they've changed it. Did they change it? Oh, wait, I'm doing a 10. Duh. BU. There we go. That's the same. All right. 1B, we'll take a 47. Fuel tanks. On 3, we'll take a 47. We'll take GBU 38 over here. GBU 38 over here. A 47 Charlie. Over here, we're going to take a lantern targeting pod for the bombs. And then we'll take an AIM-9 to finish it off. We'll spawn hot just to make things run a little bit quicker. Alrighty, so third time's the charm here. Go ahead and go to the back seat real quick. We'll set up this. We're going to go GBU-38 on our weapon selector. There we go. I'm going to go and just get the collective jettison ready for the fuel tanks. Go narrow on that guy. Oh, wait, I should have done this first. That gesture to inactive. GBU-38. There. Those are still selected. Semi is still good. Perfect. 088. That's all good. So the back seat's basically ready to go. Go to the front seat. Get rid of that. Take our parking brake off. Missile prep, Sidewinder cool. All right. And I guess, again, guys, we'll be doing both seats. So I'm going to be taking control of the Rio. And I'll be taking control of the Pilot as well. Clear right. Appreciate you guys watching, by the way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Got an F14 over there launching. Let's go ahead and get our wings out and fold it out. So we'll go to all the way forward manual, select it down, and then press this button here for manual to auto. There it goes. And we'll bring our slats and flaps out for takeoff. There we go. That's all we need. And I don't know why my gear is... should be showing that. That's usually not a good sign. But we'll see how this goes. If you guys are brand new to DCS or have any questions, be sure to ask as well. Love answering questions on DCS. I have 30 seconds left in my takeoff delay. I was an F15, not an F14. Yeah, we're going to be doing both sides of the coin. There's the F15 right there. That camera is called the TCS. It's the camera it's in the real airplane. It's on the front of the nose, just under the nose, that flashing red light in Top Gun, if you've seen it in the movie. That's where that camera's located. Takeoff delay is ended. Let's roll. Alright, nose to steering is off. 130, we'll go and get the nose on up. Come on, you. Gear up. Lap 0. Oh, it's so nice to fly with this now. I've moved the whole Moza yoke, or the whole Moza stick lower, so it's a bit easier to reach. Gears up, flap 0. The whole chair is shaking right now because the AB9 is shaking. It feels really cool, actually. Looks like we have waypoint 2 already plugged in. That's Kasab. We're going to be getting up to about 25,000 feet. Bandits currently are 100 miles away, so that's fine with us. Now, our priority is getting our bombs off. Anything else that happens is extra. That's the priority. Too much shakes with the afterburner. That's a profile that I've created, so it's doing that because I told it to do that. You can obviously decrease that. We're gonna go ahead and turn the master arm on. Go to air-to-air mode for now, and then we'll go air-to-ground shortly later. Reach for my pillow here. Alright, waypoint 2's just off to the left there. Oh, let's turn my ECM override off. There we go. Alright, this is good enough for right now. I'm going to go ahead and pull the power back a little bit. Closest bandit's 76 miles away. I might deal with them first, actually. Let's go burner. Let's select our Phoenix. 0 spare, only Phoenix 3. Let's go ahead and get some altitude here. We'll deal with the MiG-29 first. And we got a Viper launching as well. And then maybe we can try to get our air-to-ground weapons off, just because he's going to be inbound soon, and I won't have enough time to actually do anything about him. Looks like we have a friendly, probably that Eagle. Our .9, so we have energy to burn here, literally. MiG-29 just popped up on radar, or on RWR. 60 miles, so he's going quick. Let's go ahead and backseat. We're going to track while scan man. Let's go ahead and get a lock on this guy. Oh, let's turn the radar on. That probably makes it actually work. Getting a jamming contact for that guy. Can't pick him up because of the jammer. PD search. Starting to get him now. He's starting to turn though. 740, yeah, so his close rate's decreasing and he's also descending. He's at a range of 35 miles. I'm gonna turn it to the right. No need to press this. I'm gonna let my F14 guy go kind of ahead of me here. Again, we're more air to ground than we are air to air. This guy's burning for this guy. So we'll hang out here for a little bit. Okay, somehow I have a missile launch on me. Don't know how that's even possible, really, but sure. I guess they have the Fox 3s in this server. Pop out a little bit of chaff flare. Everything's starting to shake, including my seat. That's really cool. Missile should be defeated. Let's go ahead and come back around. And we'll bring the airplane back up into the air here. There's the missile defeated. There's a guy out there somewhere. $6,000. That's our guy right there. Let's go ahead and level ourselves out a little bit. Tell my gesture to keep going up. We're gonna grab this guy, make him next launch, go in the front seat, Fox 3. Fox 3 MiG-29. The radar automatically goes track while scan auto, so I can do a bit of a turn and the radar should automatically start moving. There it goes, to the right. Can slowly level ourselves out. Missile's gonna hit. He went. Oh no, he's still cool. He's still hot. Walk by 29. Again, our primary goal is to go air to air. 30 seconds. We're going to run off to the left cold. He started jamming, unfortunately. It's Pitbull. Let's get out of here. When that number flashes, it means the missile's radar has taken over. And I don't have to keep track of it myself. I'm going to go ACM cover up. Let's try it again. There's the missile launch from him. Missile's defeated. Just bringing around town a little bit here. That's not good. Can't get a PAL lock at all. That guy's defensive as well. 177 for 33. 41,000 feet is the Viper. What I might do is just send a little bit of a scary missile warning towards him. Just to scare him a little bit. He's up there at 37,000. Let's go in the back seat here. This is a bad idea. Yeah, he has a missile on us probably. Let's go and get out of here. Fuel below 14,500, which means we can press this button. That'll dump our tanks because I armed them earlier on the ground. Let's go towards our friendlies over here. Bandit's 20 miles away from me, so I'm dragging him towards my my friendlies here. I'm gonna go right towards my friendlies. That guy's at 39,000. He should be able to get a good shot. Sometimes it's not about being Rambo, it's just bringing the guy to the right spot. Hopefully he turns and does something about him. Again, we're supposed to be air to ground. This guy's 41,000 and hot. I think he's defensive as well. Let's see if we can help him out. Go ASIM cover up my radar. 204 for 18. 204 about there. 18 miles. Let's go and scan our nose way up. Can't see anything. Can't see his contrail. There it is. Box 3. Defensive, it's active. Bunch of chaff. Keep the speed up. Oh, we got hit. I saw it come in there. Yeah, that missile had a lot of energy on it. Hopefully our Phoenix can go and get him. I can't track it. Some servers allow you to find your missile. That won't happen in this case, but it might appear in the chat. I don't think it's going to hit. The Phoenix is not really meant for that. That would have been better if it was a 120. But it might appear at the top left there in that chat if we got the kill or not. It says we got killed. But that's about it. Let's do that. Oh wait, let's go back here. Let's set gesture to inactive. These are useless. We'll set that. 38. Nah, he defeated my missile. But what I did do is at least I got him cold for the rest of the people. So hopefully then he lost some altitude and he went defensive. So now my team can go on the offensive. That's what I'm going to hope. At least I did. There you go. Blue player killed the F14. So maybe that was him. Maybe we affected the battle enough for that to happen. Go and get the parking brake off. If I can get my mouse down there. There we go. Nozo steering is on. Pleasure seeing you guys tonight. Hope you're doing well. Tomorrow we're going to be doing some A220 stream. We're going to do some Itaru apps. We do some Rome to Athens. Thanks for the subscription. I don't know why that's so small. 1 second. Let's make that. Whoa, I'm glitching out the thing here. Can someone unsubscribe and resubscribe? I just want to make sure I get that the right size. Come on, come on. Start clicking the window. There we go. Alright, let's do that again. There we go. That should be better. Yeah, so now if you resubscribe, it should work. Alright, cool. Sorry about that. Appreciate the subscription, though. Hope you're doing well. Go get our wings in the auto position. auto. Slats and flaps, we'll get those deployed. F16 is 19,000 feet, 66 miles cold, so that's kind of it. We might be able to do an air-to-ground mission here. Going a little quick in this taxi. Timer is done. Let's go for it. Runway's just ahead of us. Those steering's disengaged. 130. Gears on the out, or gears on the transition. Ton of power this F14 has. Alright, looks like we have a friendly over there at the waypoint. So we might be able to, I might sacrifice a little bit of fuel to get over there a little quickly, get our bombs off, and then we'll provide some air-to-air after if we need to. But right now our main mission is air-to-ground. That's what we're meant to be doing here. So I'm going to try to get over there as quick as I can. If I pause track air, go to the map, you can see down here. Oh, wait, Kasab is blue. Okay, never mind. We're going to continue on. We've actually got some pretty good ground. We might go over here to IRST, or maybe the factory just along the coastline there. So I'm going to get back in the airplane, take our power up to mill, and we'll just climb at mill power. What I forgot to do is turn my missile prep and Sidewinder cool on, so let me go ahead and do that. Cool, missile prep. I want the TID. ECM override can go off. And we're just going to climb on up. That's just the waypoint there, so we're just chilling. This airplane does have an autopilot if you want to use it. It's not terrible. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible. Can set up like this. I'll go autopilot engage. I'll just put heading mode on, so it's going to hold my pitch, hopefully, right there. Boom, click. Don't know why it's got into a turn, but we'll try that again. A bit of a roll anyways. Trim it up there. Alright, autopilot's engaged. Got a Viper off to the right, 187 for 60. He's flanking left. That doesn't really match. There's a Viper out there, about a 210 heading that's not on our data link quite yet, so that must mean he's either too far or too low, possibly, but his radar energy is reaching us. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying this type of content recently. We've done a lot of DCS. Whoa, there we go. There's a lot of bandits just popped up. 216 for 80. That's most likely him. 216 for 80 miles, 26,000 feet. All over there. Some friendlies are mixed in. Might have to burn and help them out a little bit. They're about 80 miles. If I go burner in now, disengage the autopilot. If I burn the whole way, it should take me 3 minutes to get there. Or at least do a kind of a shooting position. So let's go ahead and help these boys out. Let's go Phoenix. Master arm on. Let's go to the back seat. I'm going to set my pilot to climb 10,000 feet, set speed, plus 200. So he just goes in burner, basically. Track all scan man. See, I don't want him to do this because he's just losing all of our energy like an absolute moron that he is. AI is so dumb in this game, man. You don't want to lose your energy. Let's get that energy back. He's running cold now. I wish I could tell that friendly to turn right, lead him into me. That'd be much nicer. I'm going to head over to the right anyways. And that way we'll cut him off. Go mill power here. That's good enough right about there. We're going to go ahead and go to the back seat. Now, you can play this multi-crew, by the way. You don't have to do what I'm doing, where I'm doing both seats. It's actually a lot more fun if you have an experienced Rio sitting in the back seat doing this for you. A ton of fun. Bandits low, Angels 13. I'm going to go to this page, Ground Stab, to see if he actually is cold. One is cold, one is still chasing. So that this page is correct. Let's turn the radar on. That always, you know, helps. So we got one that's got radar contact. 800 knot closer at 18,000 feet. And he's at 60 miles. Let's go ahead and focus on him for now. We're going to press next launch, track while scan auto, so I can go to the front, turn the jet, and it'll maintain. Let's get the burner back in. A lot of contacts out there. Going Fox 3 long. Fox 3, 110 seconds on that guy. Gonna continue my turn to the left. There goes the missile. So it's lofting is what it's called. Not lofting, but lofting. And it's gonna go up in the atmosphere to try to get much thinner air. Therefore increasing its true airspeed, ground speed, all that great stuff, and just less drag in general. It has 100 seconds. Oh, we just got track swap. You see the X? That's not good. Hopefully the radar can rebuild it. That X means it's getting a track swap. I'm going to roll level here. Help the radar out. It's not looking too good, though. Okay, it rebuilt it, which is actually a bit of a miracle. 70 seconds till impact. And we have to guide this missile until it goes active. So until the missile's radar takes over, we have to guide it the whole way until the missile's radar takes over, usually about 10 to 15 seconds before impact. So we're just patiently waiting just like this. And as soon as that timer goes from 40 to maybe 15, you'll start to see it flash. And when it starts to flash, the missile's gone active. Let's go and reduce our scale. Now we're in the 50-mile scale. This is the bandit we're concerned about right now. He's 20,000 feet. That's the 20. And we have 25 seconds till impact. It should start to flash around 15. There it's flashing. Notice that. We're going to turn. We're going to try to hold our altitude and turn to the right or to the left. Missile should be impacting in any second here. He's going defensive hard now. Try to defeat that missile. I'm going to go bring the next guy through the nose. I'm going to go Fox 1 on that bandit, and we're going to continue this turn and get them both defensive is the goal. There goes that missile. Track swap, unfortunately. We're defensive. This is probably going to hit me, to be honest. Yep, there we go. Mach 1. And our Phoenix still doesn't hit. They're pretty useless, to be honest. Against 120s, the Phoenixes are pretty freaking useless. I did a pretty good 50-mile shot, a lot of altitude, a lot of speed. It misses. Did a close shot in, a lot of altitude, a lot of speed, goes active, and they miss. So they're pretty useless. I might just use a Hornet, to be honest. We'll do the Hornet a little bit just to see the difference in what the 120 can do, because the Phoenixes have just been absolutely terrible. I'll do two 120s. Actually, what we'll do is let's get rid of these pylons here. Oops. Hornet, AIM-9X. Are you using SRS in that server? I'm not. You can. I'm not, just for... I don't know, I never liked SRS, to be honest. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and put 20C, 20C. We're going to go up air-to-air only for the first little bit. Carl, thanks so much for subscribing. Appreciate you, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well tonight. Now I'm going to load up my Hornet profile on my Moza software. There we go. A little bit less on that. Just have to adjust the profile very, very quickly here. Weapon, turn that on. Up, up. We'll leave it like that for the time being. I'll do more adjustments in the profile later. We're basically good to go. I should have all my buttons bound. Parking brake is deselected. Let's go ahead and get out of here. I'm just going to unlock this really quickly to get nose of steering high, and I don't have to hold it. Our wings should be good enough to get out of here. Yeah, they're good. Alright, big right turn. The F-18 is a Navy bird, so it can turn on a dime. Awesome. Wings are still clear. Awesome. Good, good, good. So we have all AIM-120s on us today. Now, if I was going to be flying the Hornet, or was going to, like, actually planning a stream to fly the Hornet, I would have the Moza or the Wing Control F-18 panel, which is really, really cool. But I wasn't planning on flying it. I'm just really tired of the Phoenixes being what the Phoenixes are, which is useless, basically, against PvP. So go ahead and just use the jets that everybody flies, which is the Hornet and the Vipers and all them. So now the advantage the Viper has over everything in this server is it's fast. It's a very fast airplane. It can climb very, very high very quickly. And obviously has 120, so we have 120 Charlie missiles as well, but the Viper can get much higher and faster to shoot them. I've removed their right pylon in hopes to make us a little less draggy. It's usually my trick that I like to do. I find human AWACS in that server pretty cool and helpful. Yeah, they're pretty good. I don't really need an AWACS though. I just need a missile that connects. The missiles are just trash. The Phoenix, no matter if you use them with the ACM cover-up, you use them with Trackable Scan, you use them in PD Search, they'll go active and they're just defeated every single time. The only time they're not going to get defeated is it's inside like 6 miles maybe, and that's about it. But as soon as you turn cold and that burner's gone in the Phoenix, it becomes a brick and it's just useless. Alright, let's go ahead and press our takeoff trim button, which will set 12 degrees nose up on the trim. Time should be elapsing any second here. Oh, I don't know, 120s. There we go. Alright, let's go for it. The F-18's very much a different bird. This one? This one? This one? What is my gear button? That one? That one? No, that one. There we go. Forgot what my gear button is. Found my chaff flare. Very, very slow compared to the Tomcat, the F-18 is. And very slow compared to the Viper as well. The radar's pretty decent. Been having some track swaps with it as well, but it's okay-ish. I will set the interleave to high, or the PRF to high, I should say. I like 60. 32, we'll go ahead and set that up. I'll have it for later. Our data link should be on, which it is. Our IFF is already on. Our azimuth will go auto interrogate. SAPH. I like to leave this at 80 personally, and I'll run the radar at 40. We're going to pitch for roughly 350 knots. I'm going to keep the burner out for as long as I can. The F-18 does not have nowhere near as much fuel as the F-14 does, so I like to be a little more cautious with it. We'll have the center tank ready to be jettisoned for later. Current bandits are 178 for 70 miles. Hopefully you guys can hear the sim. If you can't, let me bring them up for you. Just a little bit for you there. Is the F14 free in DCS? No. The F14 is probably one of the, probably it is the most expensive airplane you can buy. The F14, the base package, the default F14 B comes with the F14 B, A, Early A, an export variant, and a carrier, and a full album of music. And that is $90, I believe, or 89, something like that, USD. And then for what I was just flying, that was the BU, that's the B upgrade variant. The BU is an additional $50 on top of that, unless you want to buy the ultimate F14 package, which is 110 bucks. It's 1,000,000% worth it, but I only recommend it to dedicated DCS players. I'm gonna go hunting out for that guy way off to the water there. He's flying from left to right, so I'm gonna head for heading about 260 roughly. That should get me on a nice intercept course for that guy. Go ahead and program him up. Now he's the star. He's really low, 0.3 Mach. It's probably a helicopter. I'm not going to worry about him for right now. Let me do a better job of my climb here. Thinking that this is like an F14. Yeah, the 18 is very, very in the fighter world is very slow compared to the Tomcat, but you do get a very nice helmet-mounted display, which is very, very useful for situational awareness. It's even better in VR. Everything in this sim is better in VR, at least in my opinion. That guy's going quick. He's Mach 1. Let's go back to him. Oh, damn. Cycle through it again. Alright, 16,000 Mach 1.1. Yeah, he's going quick. But we're just chilling. 170 for 50 is the closest bandit. That's like those friendlies we're going after. Now we got 120s. We're just going to test to see what the 120s can do in a slower airplane. The Phoenix is technically a 100-mile missile, and I'm shooting them up at 35 to 40 grand, and they're missing every time. I think my kill death ratio with a Phoenix is probably about like 1 to 8 deaths. And I've never really experienced such a shitty missile. Now the F14 in Cold War server with Sparrows and less is very fun. It's awesome. It's very dominant. But going against Vipers and stuff, the 120 will destroy the Phoenix if you know dodge a Phoenix, that is. Free's just an illusion of DCS? Yeah. I thought it was for free, not dedicated DCS player though. Oh, you're all good. Like, yeah, so basically the way DCS works is the game is free, DCS is free, the base game, and it comes with one map. Well, it comes with two. It comes with the Caucasus map and the Marianas, I think, map. This is the Persian Gulf map, so this map is $50 in itself, and you get all this map to play with. Mainly just kind of this part though, not the stuff on the left. You could go on a carrier there, I guess, but no one's going to utilize that. And then the F-18 itself is 80 bucks, but there's a ton of DCS sales. So if you're getting into DCS, I would not recommend buying anything until it is on sale. What I recommend doing, if you're very brand new to DCS, obviously is install it not through Steam, install it through the website. And let me do this. EWR HUD. There we go. F16. Anyways, install it through the website and do the free trial program, and that way you'll be able to get a sense of what kind of aircrafts you like. Why is this set to my? Oh, we got to change that. Yeah, we got to change that quickly, as quick as I can here. Clear, 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 clear. Already have those bound. Protest, radar elevation, where are you, there. I like down, no wait. Up, down. There we go. I can use my radar elevation there. Tighten up my joystick a little bit. Go back to 120s. Oh, I have it reversed. Let me go and reverse those. This is not a good time to be doing this. So that one becomes this. That one becomes that. Alright. Get the burner in, because we're getting really slow. Advance around the 60-mile line or so. I didn't climb the airplane properly. You don't need burner, but I'm going to do it just because I want to stay up here a little bit longer. And we're going to go over to 4-bar scan. That was my fault. There we go. I'm out of the burner there. 0.8 is fine for right now. Leave it in military power. Military power is maximum power of the engine, just with no afterburner. Our fuel tank total is just about to match our internal, which means our external tank is about to be empty. So in about 40 pounds, I'm going to click this button. Because I have center tank selected and we have selected the stores, I can jettison our fuel tank in 20 pounds. 3, 2, 1, boom. Fuel tank's gone. Gain a little bit of drag that way, or well, we lose drag that way, I should say. Now there's a software update on my TV. Don't want that just yet. A lot of interesting stuff going around over here. Super slow point, 0.8 at 0. Might be a big one. 1,000 knot closure. Just lost him. Track wall scan, auto. Going to burner here. .4 slowing. Get the guy behind him. That guy right there. We're gonna go for that guy, the one with the star on him. Now there's that tick line that's moving down. It's moving this way. This is our max range view, this first triangle. And then we have our keeps moving though, it's kind of being annoying right now, but Viper locking us up. Bring our scale in a little bit here. Nothing else up here with me this high. He's gone ahead and turned cold. I'm gonna go ahead and not turn cold. We're at Mach 1. I'm gonna go ahead and get off the burner, and I'm just gonna crank off to the right in case he did some random missile fire off shot. We'll let that missile track me over to the right here. It's a friendly going up. He's turning back in hot. I'm going to do the same thing. And this time at 19 miles, I'm going to fire the shot. Block straight max range. We're going to continue my turn in. Now we're going to crank to the other side. Six seconds till active. 5 seconds. 4. I'm going to keep the burner in. 3, 2, 1. He's right around there. The missile's gone active. Now he's going defensive. Let's get this closer guy. Box 3, 12 mile. Active in 4 seconds. That missile's active. Pick up this guy again. See how easy the F-18 is? Just lost that guy there. And look if my helmet might get a lock randomly as well. Send out another Fox 3 on him. Get in the hills here. Couple chaff flare. Let's get in the hills. There is a splash back there. I don't know if it's mine or someone else's. Wish I brought some harms. Nope, none of those hit either. All 0 kills. Amazing. We're scaling a little bit here. What's locking us? There we go. I'll read your questions just in a second here. 207.24 miles. Angel, he's 100 feet. He's right on the deck. Somewhere out there on the deck currently. $210. I'd like to stay in these mountains. Speed is 17 knots. I think he's dead. That has to be a fake content. SA-11, that's a SAM site. We can dodge that quickly with the missiles. We can dodge that quickly with the hills over here. There's the missile launch from the 11. So all I'm going to do is we're going to put the launch site between, or a rock between me and the launch site. We go down nicely in here. And the missile's been defeated. It's that simple. Still somehow have a lock on this guy that's coming in here. There's an SA-11 launch. You can see it. But it's been defeated because it lost radar lock on me because I went under a hill. That's kind of how that works. This guy's getting a nice pounce on me here. He's about 25 miles. It's about, I'm trying to remember where he is in space, around there. Let's do one more revolution in these hills here. 25 miles. If he's burning hot towards me, another 40 seconds to a minute and a half, he should be pretty much in a good, nice shot position. Let's go burn, burn, burn into these hills. Do one nice little turn through this again. Get nice and low in hopes he'll lose me. I don't know how I still have a lock on this guy. But he's not really pressing me, so that's fine. I think that's a bug. I should not be able to maintain lock. That's quite incredible. 900 knot closure, 17 mile. Three, two. Let's go ahead and Fox 3 on this guy. He's starting to turn cold as well. 7 seconds, still pitbull. Missile launch, 3. Oh, it's the 11. That's easy to defeat. 2, 1. He's cold though. This missile's going to get defeated. There's the 11. Right there. Gonna go for this hill right here. Couple chaff. Idle. Next bandit's 230 for 16. $230. Angel's 35. He's up there. Right there. That's probably him. See how easy this is? Box 3. 13 seconds till pitbull. Not that it's going to hit him because it has the missiles to climb up quite a bit to get him. We'll do. We'll double tap him. Actually, no, we're not. Not going to double tap him. 2 seconds active. Missiles active. Let's go defensive on the 11. Oh, this is actually the Viper's missile. We got a splash. Let's pull that missile back up into the air a little bit here. Missile should be defeated. Nope. Let's run for the hills. Iron Maiden starts to get in your head here. Speed brakes idle. Go. Viper's behind me. Couple flare. This is not good. ISA is so bad. Box 3. Pitbull, defensive. Out of 120, let's get the heck out of here. So launch from him. And hug this right-hand side of the hill if I can make it. There we go. Oh, we just got hit. Damn. We had a lot of them on us too. And still 0 kills, so I just suck. None of those 120s, none of them connected. Well, I guess we're just gonna end it there. Lake says, I have been practicing F14 in MSFS, but after something it gets boring because can't connect on VATSIM. Lake, yeah, I don't know. I think VATSIM and F18 should not even be in the same sentence, personally. The F-18's not meant to do A to B flights. This is what the F-18 is meant to do. But I would get into DCS if you want to fly the F-18. My Scepter 5 rejection. I'm off my way to Frankfurt from Denver. Nice. 5 takeoff rejections. That's what happened? What happened? I'm just surprised we haven't had one missile connect in any of those. That's quite incredible. What's the time? I'll have to start going to... Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to start going now. We're going to call it there, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. We got a ton of you watching. It always seems that we always get a ton of you guys watching near the end of the stream. If you guys want to be aware of the streams so you're there at the beginning, please press the subscription button and the little bell. Join the Discord. I post my streams there. That way, when you guys see the notification, you can come in and join and you get a whole live to watch because we're about to end it here. If you're 18, join the Air Force of VATSIM. If the Air Force of VATSIM, no, I think that's the most boring utilization of an F-18 ever. But yeah, so the 350 EFB gave me flap 1. I need flaps 3. That's incredible. That's crazy. Sadly, only got free time to tune in toward the end, but was fun to watch. See you next time. Thanks, Jet Delta. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you're doing well. And no worries at all. Tomorrow at around 12 noon, maybe earlier, maybe actually around 10 to 11 a.m., I'm going to be planning an A220 stream. So be around for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be using this stuff over here. So we got the Airbus with the Moza AB6. Let me bring the camera up. Moza AB6 with the Moza grip, and then the wing control tiller. And then on the left-hand side here, I'm going to replace the throttle with the wing control throttle of the Airbus. We got the Airbus FMS down here. You probably can't see, but it's right there. And then over here, we have the gear flaps and autopilot panel. So we're kind of in an Airbus fighter pilot-y kind of a setup. And tomorrow, we'll be doing some A220 ops. Planning to do Rome to Athens and possibly the turn. And that'll be with the old Alitalia Airways, whatever they want to be called. So they'll be doing that. Let me go ahead and see. Maybe we can do... Can we spawn at a Kasab? If we can spawn at a Kasab, I might consider doing one more. Nah, nothing. It's nothing modern anyways. I don't feel like getting slapped in an F4. That's a brave soul taking an F4. Very brave soul. Some F-18s burning. That guy just got splashed. A lot more Hornets burning in. Can we take a Hornet from here? No. Let's see, 130J. Yeah, when the Herc came out, I did a lot of flying. I think I did one of the very first streams online ever with it. Was really cool. My yoke doesn't really work in my setup just yet, so I'll be doing that soon. But I don't have my yoke working just yet. In this new next level racing chair. Do more, please. We'll do one more. We'll take the Hornet again, but this time I'm gonna take some harms, and we'll target some of those SAMs. We'll spawn hot. Okay. Market brake is off. Unlock my wings, start getting steering high, turn the track IR back on. It's an F14 just kind of chilling there. Go flap half. Takeoff trim is already set. We can follow him now, finally. That big missile on the left, that's the harm. The anti-radiation missile. Very, very good missile. Basically, it locks onto surface to air target, or like ground radar-based threats. I think it's a left turn out of here. Yeah, he's turning around. Left turn out of here. Taxi quite quickly. Whoa, relax, no steering. Relax. We'll keep going. I've been meaning to get into DCS again, but feels odd to fly fighters with H122. Yeah. Had the crash on hand lately to get an AB6 by AB9, but definitely looking to AB9 sometime soon. Yeah, we're using the AB9 right now. So the AB9 is the center stick you guys are seeing. Oh, let me turn this camera back. This is the AB6. This is the AB9 all the way down there. And then I have a Virpil 240mm grip attached. That guy's delegating me. So it's an extension grip, and then I have the Moza. Nope. I have the Moza, just MHG, I think, grip it's called. Their basic kind of fighter grip attached to that. So it's an extension down to the base. Really, really cool stuff. What's really cool too is it's attached to the next level racing chair. Which, by the way, guys, next level racing, if you want to save 3%, you can do so with code CFI. Anyways, it's attached to the chair, and as the Moza yoke or the Moza stick vibrates, the whole chair vibrates. It's a pretty cool feeling. Am I just going around in circles? I'm just going around in circles. Yeah, I checked like the absolute longest way to get around. Anyways, throw some power in there. What's up, Owen? Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. If you want to train in DCS with a bunch of people, you can try joining. No, it's okay. It's all good. I got my own buddies that I fly with. I've been flying DCS for 13 plus years, so I don't really do like training really anymore. I just kind of have fun and fly around and stuff, and I've used every module to their... Oh, I think I got it right. Don't worry. No one sees. No one sees. Capitalize on the F-18 here. Alright. Yeah, I don't really do the training stuff anymore. I've flown every airplane since 2013. So back then it was just the A-10, the A-10C, which was amazing aircraft, and the Flaming Cliffs, and the K-50. And then as things started to come out, the next thing to come out was the Mirage 2000. So I played that for a year straight, just learned that airplane. And then it was kind of nice back then because a plane would come out, and then you'd be able to learn it because there'd be nothing else. It'd be the new thing on the block. You'd want to learn it. Then the Harrier came out, so I learned that for about a year and a half, and that's all I flew, and so on. So when the Hornet came out, I've been flying the Hornet for about 3 to 5 years, if not more. Probably more, actually, I guess, now I think about it. So I'm pretty... I'm not... I'm not milsim. I'm not doing that kind of stuff. but I'm pretty comparable. Used to be one of the lead instructors in the club. We had a club of 100, the Discord with 1,000 people on it. So I used to be one of the instructors there. I just haven't played DCS recently. In the last maybe year or so, I haven't really played DCS. And they've changed quite a lot about missile physics and all sorts of stuff and the way SAM threats are and that kind of thing. So it's definitely a different sim than what I was used to. But you can still gun SA-10s though. And then I'm usually only playing in VR. I only play 2D, mainly when I'm streaming to you guys, because I don't really... no one's gonna watch a VR stream. No one likes that stuff. So I'll do 2D, but in VR is where I really feel at home. In 2D with track IR, I feel so... I'm like 10 seconds behind the jet, and my situational awareness is just terrible. But in VR, I feel right at home, and I'm back to knowing exactly where I am in space and all that kind of stuff. So definitely a VR guy all the way. If anybody's thinking about getting into VR, I do have a Pimax code CFI. If you want to get a Pimax headset, the Crystal Light, I think, in my opinion, is still the best entry-level one to go into. Even better, like it's probably one of the best headsets for DCS specifically, in my opinion. I'm testing right now the Pimax Super OLED, and although it's very clear and very nice, the Crystal Light, it has a wider FOV and has more than enough resolution. Oh no, I don't mean you, Lowell. Maybe I read your comment incorrectly. Mike said, did you say 3%? I did say 3%, but when you're spending $2,000, Mike, 3% is like $100 off. So it's still a decent chunk of change. I noticed that with the Winwing stuff, since the next level chair is all metal and it vibrates, it's almost like a butt kicker. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Same with the Moza. Same with the Moza. It'd be cool to like to tag people in YTube chats because I talk in one person. You can. You press @ so the @ symbol, and then you just type their name out, and it'll tag them. By the way, I'm still waiting on Winwing MIP taking forever. I have that actually. They sent me theirs to review. Let me do a better job of my climb here. They sent me one to review. I just haven't reviewed it yet. I just started getting everything out of the box, but I'm going to be changing my next level racing setup a little bit still. So I'm not dead set on everything just yet. Pimax is also running a promo for 1 year iRacing for free. There you go. There you go. You can also get a game. Mainly right-click people's chat, like Discord. Yeah. I didn't know you can do that. That's kind of cool. Can you? I don't know if you can do that. Yeah, I used to be really big into DCS. DCS was the only thing I'd play. And for about 5 years, that's all I played. I never, like, I had P3D, and I was really big into that. But then once I got into DCS, I would play P3D and X-Plane kind of here and there. But definitely during my flight school and flight instructor days, I was all in the DCS. And then somewhere around last year to a year and a half ago, it just got really boring. It got very repetitive, and you kind of get to a point where you can kind of do anything with any jet and not really matter. So, like this stuff where I'm doing today is the PvP stuff. It's kind of just Call of Duty mode, I call it. Just lobbing out fox trees at each other. So it's not really what DCS, in my opinion, is supposed to be about. DCS, if you're really playing it well, is going to be a coordinated strike with a bunch of people. And, you know, there's dedicated CAP, which is Combat Air Patrol, which is air-to-air. And there's dedicated CAS, which is Combat Air Support, it's air-to-ground. So you have dedicated people to those certain roles in certain airplanes, all coordinating together. It's a lot of fun. Have like a strike package and a cap and all that kind of stuff, air refueling. So that's where DCS, in my opinion, is at its most fun. What I'm doing here on stream, a lot of people like to watch it, but it's just Call of Duty, really. It's just lobbing missiles at each other with no thought process. About Track IR, not really a fan, low-key. I got a VR, but I don't want to play because it gives me a headache in 20 minutes. You just got to get used to it. you depending also if you need to have a completely smooth experience. So if you're not holding 72 frames or holding 90 frames, whatever the hertz of the VR is, you're not going to have a great experience. So you have to adjust your settings to do that. I printed that panel in the Gen banter chat. I need my panels. Yeah, I find doing ISO rules in DCS really fun too. Yeah, or LSO. Yep, that's a lot of fun. Landing signal officer is a ton of fun to do. I actually have a case one presentation I made a long time ago, and if you guys you might be watching and maybe even stumbled upon it without even knowing it was my video. I have a pretty popular video on how to maintain and achieve on-speed angle attack in the F14. It has over 40,000 views now. And that was one of the very first videos on the channel. That was about maybe 5 years ago. So if you go to my channel and press sort by oldest, you're gonna get all the old DCS stuff in there. My mouse is running out of battery, which is not good. Probably gonna run out of battery when I really need it. The SD at the top, that's the part of the SA-11, so that's where we're going to be good targeting with our harms here shortly. Now, the harms has different modes. You can use it in SP, which is self-protect, which is a fantastic mode. Basically, at your highest threat on your radar warning receiver, it'll auto-lock. You just press your weapon release, and it shoots and goes for it. Really nice and easy. TO, targeted opportunity, it'll display what the harms can see, and you can see it sees the SA-11 there, and I can make this soy uncage it, and now we have the handoff, so I can fire the missile right now, but we're not in range, so I'm not going to do that. And then we have PB, which is pre-briefed, and you can actually set a coordinate for the harm, which is kind of cool, a GPS coordinate. We're going to leave it in self-protect for now, so if I'm doing an air-to-air fight, even if I'm doing air-to-air, if I get locked and shot by a SAM, I can launch off my harm. A Viper locking me. Closest Viper is 46 miles away. 194, so this is getting a little shaky here. I tighten up my joystick. It's probably this band of people if I had to guess. We'll go track wall scan, auto. Let's get the burners in. Let's get my fuel tank ready to be, actually it is ready to be jettisoned, so we'll get rid of you. The weeds. Bandit's 1,000 knot closure, what we want to see. And there's a bandit behind him as well. 29 and F16. I don't understand how we're not in range just yet, to be honest with you. We should be at a 24-mile shot. I'm gonna go Fox 3. Whoop, just lost my mouse. There we go. Mouse is back. Didn't want to stay hot for that long. Let's go ahead and go defensive here a little bit. 13 miles away. Missiles pitbull. And it's going hard defensive. Another Fox 3 on him. Actually, that was, I don't know why I did that. That was a complete waste of a missile. But we'll keep him defensive at least. We have a negative 100 knot closure, which means he's getting away from us at 100 knots. We have both of them on the run, which is what I want to see. He has a 2-ship coming up right there, and then another guy's running cold with him. There's a friendly right next to him, though. We just lost a visual on him. On radar anyways. Oh, he's just reappearing. Gotta get the lock here. Friendly's behind him, that's what we want to see. We'll go over to track while scan again so we can track multiple targets at once. Let's get the guy coming up the rear. Fox 3. Basically, I'm just keeping people at bay at this point. Missile might hit. Not a bad shot. The missile might not hit. He's right there. The missile's active now, which means its own radar sees... the missile's radar sees the bandit and is going for him. It's looking pretty good. Next guy coming in is a... I think he defeated that as well. Let's try if I can... Can't even get him with this, eh? You're supposed to be able to get him. Okay, Fox 3. Come on, I want the close one. Fox 3. They should be active off the rail, basically, which they are. William 9. This 120 doesn't hit. There's a splash. All right. Flash as well. I think we've got 2 kills there. A lot of jumping around Daedalin contacts. Hostile. Let's go to the next guy. Come on. Come on. Radar right there. 202, 1 mile, 2,000. Can't see anybody. They're all cold. I'm gonna run cold as well. Fuel's 9,000. Alright, splash 2 so far. And we're dead. Aim out on the tail. Well, we're gonna end it there. At least we got some kills. A little bit of better luck there. I don't know what got us there. Oh, it was a blue on blue. That was a friendly Harrier that just killed me. And he's gonna... Oh, I thought he was gonna run into a mountain. So we didn't actually get killed by an enemy player. So that makes me feel a little bit better. You ejected, you got 2 successful air-to-air kills. Your flight, you destroyed... Yeah, whatever. So... usually, if someone team kills you, you'd say sorry about that. But he didn't say anything, so... I'll just say... It was my bedtime anyway. Let's do... There we go. Maybe he chats, maybe he doesn't. We're gonna end the stream there. Again, we didn't actually die against a red player there. That was a blue on blue in that situation, so we actually did pretty good. We got 2 air-to-air kills. We did 4 deaths in the Tomcat. Was 3 of those deaths. So not too good in the Tomcat. The 120s are definitely a lot better than the Phoenix in pretty much every regard on a PvP type situation. He doesn't even realize that he just killed me. By the way, you can walk around as you ejected, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew that. But, yeah. So, we'll do maybe a little bit of this tomorrow. We're going to do some A220 streaming. I'm going to leave this in a DCS Airbus-y kind of setup for the time being. And then we're going to go ahead and be able to stream the 220 tomorrow. And then pretty much soon after, we'll do an F18 stream maybe. And I'll get the Moza F18 setup all ready to go to show you guys there. H says, I'll probably be addicted to DCS again if Heapler releases A6. That'd be really cool because it has buddy refueling system and also dynamic campaign. That'd be amazing. That's what I want. I want the dynamic campaign. I've been hopping DCS here and there trying to learn a little bit before instructed, but it's a pain without the MIP. No, and I've flown DCS for 12 years without a MIP, man. You don't need a MIP. You'll be fine. If you need any help, Owen, I don't know if I sent you the Discord, but I do have a Discord that you can join us in. Someone's flying overhead. That's the Harrier. He just killed me. That's the Harrier that just killed me. Just another pass on me. But no, if you need any help, be sure to let me know. I used to help people in the F-18, and I used to train people in the Hornet, Tomcat, A-10, Apache, Huey, Vigan, F-5, F-4, F-4, like all the planes. So just let me know. Can help out. What server you playing usually? It's usually this one, the SPS Contention Server, PvP. You're going to have giveaways to 20K? I'm going to try to plan one, yes. I'm going to get in some companies, see if they're interested. We'll do a pretty cool giveaway at 20,000. It's going to be a pretty big milestone. We're only 2,000, can I count? 1,800 away. There we go, I can count kind of. So anyways, yeah, we're going to end the stream there, guys. Really appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to check all the tutorials and discounts in the description and all that cool stuff. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye for now.